love Rangers.
Hey, hey,
Whoa, that was quiet.
you're on mute, Carter.
I meant to do that. Good catch.
Yep.
You, you, you were just testing out the equipment, right?
I was testing it out.
How's everybody's week going?
Phew. It is just so much fun.
Peachy cream. I got my supplements here.
Uh,
I got the sips part down. You don't have to worry about the sips part. I got it.
that's good. I'm taking a
I've
break
always
on the sips.
I've always heard the body doesn't produce any rock and roll and alcohol, so I have to take supplements.
I've got a sippy cup. You want to see it? Okay.
Well, yeah, I mean, yeah, sure.
Sure.
Sippy cup.
Sippy
Mm.
cup.
Yep.
All
You,
right.
you're a king tonight, I see.
I'm king of Munchkin Land, baby. You see the crown? It's pretty nice. I got it at Burger King, right?
Mhm.
I
All
didn't know.
hell. That's the.
What'd you get at Burger King?
I tried that new Spider Verse, whatever. All it is a damn Whopper with a red bun and Swiss cheese instead of American.
Is there a new Spider-Man movie or some shit that I missed? Like, why are they pushing
Yeah, it's the
Spider-Verse?
animated Spider Verse shit.
Oh, okay.
Miles Morales.
The first one they did with Miles Morales was really good. The one that Netflix released.
hmm This one's gonna be in theaters.
Never heard of her.
Didn't know about it.
It's yep. She's wonderful.
Are you fired up about it?
I am fucking ready to go. I mean,
Hmm.
I am harder than poured cement right now. Talk about some fucking sports.
All
I,
right.
I was thinking about the movie, but
Yeah, he was asking if you're gonna go see the Spider-Verse movie.
No, not really. Or I would
Okay.
have the I'd actually do. It's over there. It's a Spider
wait,
Verse
does this
crown.
mean that we're endorsed by Burger King and we're getting checks from Burger King?
Uh, not this episode,
Okay.
That's good.
Just
but
keep working on
stay tuned. It's coming.
it.
Well, guys, I got an idea. I want to start doing for each show. We are a sports-ish show.
Ish.
We're gonna do drafts before every we start getting into topics. And by what I mean by drafts is I'm gonna pick a topic, and we're gonna go in order one, two, three, then three, two, one, just like a fucking draft, right?
Yeah.
Today we're gonna be doing, and I want live commenters, or if you rewatch the show, vote who did the best draft. We can argue about the picks, whatever. Today we're going to be doing. Everyone gets 3 picks, top TV shows of all time.
Hmm.
So we're going to go Cranges, Carter, and then myself. Now this could also be just your pick as a favorite.
Oh God.
Hmm.
Any top 3 shows all time.
It's up to you. Whatever you enjoy. This is your draft. Now we're going to shit talk it if it's terrible.
Yeah.
All right.
Can we?
But
I
but
invoke a trade.
Okay.
invoke it.
I'll give you if you give me the number one pick. I'll give you my second round pick.
So you get 2 picks the whole draft.
I only need 2.
Hmm.
Bold move, Cotton.
That means you get 4 picks, Grangers.
Hmm.
I know what pick he's going to take first.
I'm gonna take the Donna Reed show. No, just kidding.
You want to take that trade, or you want to stick with your number one overall?
I think I'm gonna stick with my number 1.
All right.
Bitch.
Game
There's
of
no way
Thrones.
he's going to pick. Oh, he did take what I thought you were going to take.
What'd you take?
GOT.
Oh!
Yep.
Well, there goes
I
my
knew that'd
one.
mess Carter up.
Hmm.
Now remember, guys, this is also your taste.
Hmm.
So great pick, Crane. I can't shit on that. It's a great
Yeah.
pick.
My next one's going to be, I mean, I did like that show a lot. But I'm trying to win this thing. I'm trying to win this $1 million.
I will take The Walking Dead.
Okay.
Ooh.
That one, I don't know about that pick because that one had a fall off the last couple seasons.
Yeah, look at the ratings on it.
Fair enough. I'm going with a love pick more than a favorite, and I think this might piss off Crandis. First round, I'm taking Sons of Anarchy.
Wow. Wow. That's a good one. Oh, boy.
Now it's
That would've-
Trench's turn again.
Yep. Second round, I'm going to take my all-time favorite. Give me Friends. Give me something that I can enjoy, kick back, and laugh at.
I'm gonna take The Sopranos.
Mm.
That might be your best pick yet.
Mm.
Only made 2.
Yeah, but I'm saying that first pick, I'm still sketchy on.
I'm torn because I want to pick like a old American classic that you just can't beat.
The
And I
Andy
think I
Griffith
will
Show.
do. Andy
Don't jump
Griffith
the
Show.
shark.
Are you really?
I love that show.
Okay, I was joking, but all right.
ESPN just announced that Crane just takes Andy Griffith, 3rd pick. Oh, oh shit.
So it's back to me, right?
No, it's
Yeah.
my turn.
No, no. You're done. Wait. That's his second. I've had 2. Yeah. How many of you had 2? Yeah, so he's on his 3rd pick now. It's
Yeah.
Crandis'
Okay.
turn.
Yeah, you're right, Crane. Just go ahead.
Man, I'm thinking of some of those HBO and Showtime shows. I mean, I want to say something like The Cosby Show, because I mean, there's no beating mine if I do that. But to make it fair to you guys, I'm going to try to pick something a little more
Big fan of rape. All right.
hip, slick, and cool.
Anything you're not.
Let's see. Put me down for. Damn, he messed me up on The Walking Dead too, Carter. Thanks for that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go. You know what? I'm gonna try to win this thing. I'm gonna go Cosby Show. Let you guys come in second and third.
I'm gonna go with Breaking Bad.
You fucker.
Oh,
Great. Carter gets the steal because that's what I was going to land on. You think the Cosby Show
No,
is the way to
I'm-
win?
Well, I was going.
You remember the
just sheer-
legacy that man just left, right?
Yeah. You know what? Scratch that.
No, your pick's over, man.
Damn.
You can't
I
go
was
back and just
I was
give
trying
Will
to
Levis
go,
back
like,
to Kentucky.
Enjoy Jamarcus Russell, Crane.
Yeah. Third overall pick. This one's more of it got everybody through some times because no matter if you're 2 years old, 50 years old, it was on TV. Give me The Price is Right. Guarantee you, every person who's watched this has seen that fucking show.
Everybody here has seen The Cosby Show too.
Yep.
I could turn on my TV right now and probably find Andy Griffith.
You probably could. You Opie Taylor ass motherfucker.
Mm.
Anyway.
Thought you was gonna say something else.
All right. So that was the first draft. Y'all let us know who won. I'm pretty sure I know who my pick would be to win the thing. I know who would probably come in third, but it's up to you guys.
Appreciate the
Right
comments, for
here.
the love here. Shout out to Robbie Stingle. Hoss,
We
good to
don't
see you.
need another hero.
Yep.
R.I.P. to Tina Turner.
And thank you guys for voting for me. Yes.
It's really weird that she died. Well, she's 83. I guess it's not weird, but the fact is that I was in her hometown earlier today, and they had a huge people standing in lines, holding hands, doing some kind of thing. And it was like I kept thinking, what are all these people doing here? And then I was like, oh, well, there's this building. It says Tina Turner Museum. I was like, oh, that's what it is.
Do you think we overdo death sometimes. I mean, I don't know how many people you saw out there. How many would you say were out there?
There was at least probably 400 or 500 people.
Goodness. I mean, for the last 20 years, do you think any of those people thought about Tina Turner?
Guarantee it's not even on their fucking Spotify.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, she's the only famous person from that place, but I mean, yeah, no, probably not. I mean, hell, she's living in what? She was living in what, Switzerland or something?
Yeah. And hell, I didn't even know it.
It's bad that I didn't even know. I didn't even realize she was from Tennessee. I had no idea.
We try to forget a lot of people from that state.
Fuck you.
Yeah, a lot of them. It just seems like we overdo it sometimes. I'm like, if you want to pay respects, do it privately or something. And
Or
Well, I
singing
think it also depends on the relevance of the person, right? Like,
mm,
so if next week this could happen, so knock on wood here. Let's say Ozzy dies. We
something.
expect a huge turnout for that, right? Because he revolutionized a ton of shit from rock and metal music.
Pop
Tina
culture too.
Turner, yeah, pop culture as well. Tina Turner,
She's a pretty big deal.
I mean, to me,
Proud
he's.
Mary.
Y'all are gonna hate me in the comment section. Fine. My whole life, it was flip a coin to figure out if it was a Whitney Houston or Tina Turner thing. Like I could give a shit less either way.
Oh, I know one woman that's gonna really hate your guts right now.
That's fine. Everyone's allowed an opinion, guys.
no, they're not.
Yeah, you're right.
Uh, yeah, I mean, do you guys do that? Would you do that? I don't know who your favorite. If somebody in Motley Crue or your favorite band, Trenches, I think you've got multiple ones.
Yeah.
Uh, I mean, if they died, do you go to some public place and do a candlelight vigil? And
If he dies, he dies.
yes,
No, I
I'm
mean,
really, I'm really thinking if there's anybody I would actually like sports as well. Like I said, Vince Dooley passed, and like they had a moment of silence of the game. And that was it. And I'm like, all right, cool,
mm,
perfect. Let's get this game going. Like, I
yeah,
don't know.
man, outside of family and real close friends, no.
Yeah.
I mean, it sucks. I might listen to their song. Oh man, so and so died. I'm gonna listen to one of their songs or watch one of their movies, but I'm not gonna go out of my way. You know what I mean? And do something crazy like that. I
is
mean,
Jack
I
Nicholson still alive?
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
somehow, yeah.
Is
just making sure.
that your guy? That's who
Well, I don't
you
know.
look for?
Hold on. ESPN may have just broke a story here.
I
Yeah,
know one person I probably like actor wise. Not that you said an actor. I'd be pretty heartbroken if Kevin Costner died tomorrow.
Yeah, it would suck.
That
But
one would hurt.
I'm not gonna.
y'all'd be mad just because there wouldn't be no more Yellowstone with him.
I actually just started that today.
That's great.
Yeah, it's pretty good. First episode is nice.
I
All
tried,
right,
man.
better. Well, you're
Uh,
just old and you're Opie Taylor.
I mean, to me, that seems like if I'm old, it seems like a grandpa show to me.
Shit, no. This show's kick ass all the way around. You got to give it more than one episode. You gave up too soon. Keep trying.
That's what we told you about heterosexuality, but you just got to give it another chance, Carter.
Yeah, I'll think about it. However, okay, I'm glad you touched on this because, like when Michael Jackson died,
Mm-hmm.
you had people like on TV crying. Like, did you know him?
hmm
I mean, I'd never like if a family member or a friend died. Yes, I'd shed a
Yeah.
tear, but I'm not gonna shed a tear like I knew this person. Like, yes, their music is great, and their music is maybe revolutionary in some ways, but I'm not gonna cry about it. Like, I have to know a person like personally before I'm gonna cry.
Yeah, and if somebody that I idolize, well, I hate to use that word. If I somebody I really appreciated growing up, favorite musician, actor,
Samora.
whatever, Sambora, even if I did have a weak moment and maybe a tear did roll down my face, I'm not going out in public and standing at the Walgreens and crying,
Mm-mm.
and getting
You'd
a
be
chance.
rushing to the store trying to find a fucking slippery when wet T-shirt.
Yeah, I'm not hanging out at the arena crying with 1,000 other people
You're
singing
not gonna like
songs.
get around his star on the Hollywood, whatever Walk of Fame. You're not gonna stand by it and weep.
Yeah, I'm just not into all that open, you know, crying shit.
I figured you'd lay down in a bed of roses and cry a little.
It would
I
be sad.
remember, I remember my mom telling me one time that her and like half the family skipped school the day Elvis passed. Apparently, that was like the biggest deal.
Well, he was the second biggest king because I'm the first.
All
King
right.
Booker, King Booker. What if it was somebody? Okay, like Tina Turner, she lived to be a ripe old age of what, 83. Elvis got to be, fairly old. I know he died a little young, but he got at least into his 50s, 60s, right?
Yeah.
Don't fact check me on that. I know, but when Bear Bryant died in the state, that was a big deal. People were lined up on the interstates and stuff. But what if it was somebody just sudden, way younger than you expect them to die?
Yeah,
What
it
if
happens all the time.
that's what I'm saying. What if let's we're going down this road, might as well go down it. We're just for shits and giggles here. What if your favorite head coaches,
Oh,
what
not Nick Saban.
if what if Kirby and all of a sudden uh damn, his name escapes me.
Heupel.
Heupel, yeah, Josh Heupel. What if he killed over dead tomorrow? He's got Tennessee filled
He'd
with
be
hope.
more upset if Fulmer died, I think.
Ooh, really?
Yeah, Phil Fulmer's still the GOAT when it comes to Tennessee coaches.
I don't know though, man, because Heupel's got him hoping again.
But what has he done yet? So far, he's building the program, but he
Right,
hasn't
right.
reached it. Like,
Yeah, it's on the
Fulmer,
way up, and it's been a while since Tennessee's had hope, right?
yeah.
And then all of a sudden, something happens to him, and the rug's pulled out from under you. So, do you go the old legendary pick, or do you go the new?
Ask Mississippi State fans.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm gonna be honest, man. I might be more upset if Kirby left Georgia than if he passed.
yeah, it would hurt more.
That
wow,
would really fucking hurt, especially since it's his alma mater.
wow. And that would be the ultimate double cross because he's a Georgia guy.
I'd have to trash that 16 jersey in my closet.
It'd be a burning ceremony at Trench's house.
Could you quit? I know I've asked you guys this in private before, just having fun. But if your coaches came out tomorrow and said, "We don't want you rooting for our team," fuck you, Carter. Fuck you, Trenches. Do not ever go to a Georgia game ever again. We don't want nothing to do with you. Fuck you, Carter. We don't want nothing to do with you. Don't come to Tennessee no more.
I'd
Could you
say,
do it?
I'd tell them, fuck you. I've been a fan longer than you've been a coach, so fuck you.
What if he had the administration right there behind him in a presser,
I think
and
I'd probably jump off a fucking bridge, bro.
they
That hurt.
said, "Carter, no, don't come here no more.
No more.
Don't watch our games."
No. No. I don't know what I'd do. I'd probably cry. I would shed tears.
Could you do it, Trenches?
It'd be rough, man. It'd be really rough with everything. But if they were blatantly calling me out,
Calling you out.
I'd probably root for a rival in spite at that point. But it wouldn't be the biggest rival. I can tell you that right now. There's no way I can wear orange and blue. I'd probably be hitting up Cran just finding out what's a good navy orange fucking jersey. Just to piss all over fucking like because at that point it's personal, right?
Yeah, that's the whole point because
Now if I got my pick for anything, it wouldn't be a rival.
because the whole point because with social media it'll be clipped.
That'd be one of
Everybody will know who you guys are. If they're holding your pictures up and they said,
Famous.
"Oh yeah, you'd
We
be
would be
famous."
famous. And we can, oh, dude, that'd be actually kind of cool because then you put the hats down like you're actually picking your team. I
Yeah,
grab two
yeah, yeah,
hats. I grab
yeah. Like,
fucking purple and yellow, and then
yeah,
fucking Seminoles.
yeah.
Mm. Yeah, I don't want to. This scenario does not sound good to me. I don't like this.
I've always
I don't
wanted
know.
to,
I guess I just have to quit watching the fucking sport, man, because I don't think I could ever.
but
Ugh.
but what if? Okay, we're putting layers on this.
No shit. It's like a.
Georgia and Tennessee denounced you guys publicly with your picture on the screen and everything. And then you had your biggest rivals on the other side. They do a presser with your picture on the screen. They say, "We welcome you here. Come here. We love you here."
I couldn't do
I
it.
changed my answer. I'm still rocking the G.
Wow.
The only thing that could get me to completely change from the G is a Penn State situation.
Yeah.
Then I would have to fucking leave.
That would probably do it.
So you're telling me if Florida's like, come on.
I'd
Come on.
still give them the fuck you, Florida. There's no fucking way in hell. I've met with your fans. I've been at 9 different cocktail parties. Fuck you.
But
No
Trenches,
way.
we're going to give you a free house and a nice brand new car in the driveway.
I've
Okay,
lived
well
in
then
Gainesville. I
we
won't be
can
there
talk,
again.
baby. We can
Nah.
talk. We can talk.
Gainesville
Gonna
ain't
pay-
that nice. I used to live there.
You're gonna start paying for
Damn.
shit. It's like
That's
getting a
tough.
job.
Now, if Auburn has that opportunity, maybe, because then I can at
See,
least get to go hang out with Crandus on the weekend.
There we go. Yeah. But damn.
Ain't but one orange that touches this beautiful body.
But you can't ever go to Georgia again. Like if you go to the game, you're stopped at the damn gate and they're told to go away. We don't want you here.
Yeah, but you could make a whole fucking channel on I'm the guy that they hate, but I still love him.
Look at that Cubs fan who caught that ball. That poor catching hell is the name of that 30 for 30.
Think about Bill Buckner. He had to deal with all that shit.
Yeah.
Well, it wasn't intentional, but I do gotta ask.
Who would you root for?
Oh God, I hate it when you reverse it on me, Carter.
Yeah. Would you be going Roadhead?
I don't know.
Come on, Crandus.
How about Go Blazers or
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna get excited Saturday waiting for a UAB game.
That would be.
Grant just puts on for his city.
Yeah, I mean, I'd still want to be in the big time league, so therefore I couldn't do UAB. Not that I got anything against UAB or any of the smaller schools, but
Hey, I know a school. The Ramblin' Wreck of Georgia takes a hell of an engine.
I'd have to really think about it. I don't know, man. It's tough.
How do you hit us with these questions? And you're like, I'd have to.
I'm only good at asking them. I'm not good at answering them.
Oh, okay.
All right, let's do this, Carter. You got to pick an SEC West team to root for. I'm taking purple and yellow. What you gonna
Yeah.
pick?
I got a lot of relatives that are purple and yellow, so that'd be an
Yeah.
I could do that.
easier.
Yeah.
At least I would have like, well, I got a lot of family, so
Plus, purple's such a fucking cool color.
it is. My high school colors were purple and white.
And our buddy Rattlehead plays a purple guitar.
Who?
Rattlehead. He's got
Yeah.
lots of.
All right,
I
so
have a
let's do
video.
this.
Okay, sorry.
Real quick, you hold on to that. Crandus, pick an East team. We'll make it that easy for you. It doesn't have,
I've always had.
let's do this, Carter, just to make it easy on them. Can't be Georgia or Tennessee. Pick an
Ah,
East.
I like Tennessee. I don't mind Tennessee too
Then there
much.
you go. Pick Tennessee.
hey,
Yeah.
you look good in orange cream.
I wouldn't mind. I couldn't go South Carolina, Vanderbilt,
Rocky
Kentucky.
Top.
I'd, yeah,
If you
it'd
pick
be
Kentucky,
Tennessee.
you got 2 sports to watch.
Yeah.
They're decent at basketball.
Used to be. I didn't mean for this to go this way, but it's a perfect segue into the question I had for you guys or comment. It was recently announced that Georgia and Florida have extended their the cocktail. What do they call it now? It used to be the world's.
Yeah, now it's the fucking I forgot what it's.
Didn't they have to
so
drop the
stupid.
cocktail or something?
Largest tailgate party or some shit like that
Yeah.
now.
Political
They should
correctness.
just drop the tail off of it and just call it the world's largest cock party.
Damn. Yeah, he's been savage
Okay.
tonight. Carter's been on his game. He's been savage 1,000. But the fact that I feel like they have to announce it, which I know that these things have deals and agreements. I know that's nothing new, but you guys feel like that game's and just like with Auburn, Alabama, all it takes is one person to break a contract, and next thing you know, that game's on campus. You think it eventually go that way? Which, by the way, they announced is staying on in Jacksonville through 2025.
It is staying because I know they were doing renovations in 2024,
Mm-hmm.
2025. I thought, okay, perfect.
Yeah.
In my opinion, man, I live, 30 minutes south of Jacksonville. Khan's going to pay that money. That's their big paycheck every year. That shit ain't go. That game's not fucking leaving. That's the only time that stadium gets sold out. The whole city gets crazy. Like they do the city up for that game.
The Jacksonville Jaguars are on the rise, buddy.
They are, but I could tell you right now, if someone was coming up, but hey, I'll give you 4 Jaguar tickets for one cocktail party, they're taking the cocktail party here. It's just a different thing.
Well, if they do it like Auburn and Bama used to play in Birmingham every year,
Mm-hmm.
but every year that it's a home game considered for the each other team, right?
Right.
So Auburn got tired of it, and they said, "We can play in Birmingham if you want to, but when it's our turn to be home team, we're playing it in Auburn." And Bama tried to. They didn't do it. They played in Auburn, then they'd go back to Birmingham, go back to Auburn. Eventually, Alabama said, "You know what? We're going to do it at home too." So all
Well,
it takes is
if that
one of them to break
happens,
it.
it'll be Georgia who breaks it because Florida don't
Yeah,
want to move it.
yeah. So you could see that happen. You could see it go from played at Georgia.
I don't think it will. Okay, so like I said, Florida wants to be in Jacksonville because it's still a home field technically for them, right?
Yeah.
Georgia would be the one to break it, but Kirby is such into recruiting. He knows how important that Florida game is for his recruiting those 5-star IMG kids. I don't think he leaves it either. I think
So
it stays in Jacksonville.
I remember Steve Spurrier said that this is when he first got there. Florida wanted to move it, and he said, "Why? Why should we move the game? We're Florida. The game's in Florida. We should win 90% of the time." And he did.
Yeah, he was a piece of shit. But no, I don't think I've ever hated a coach like I hated Spurrier. No, I think it stays.
So 10 years from now, that game's still
It'll be
right there.
Jacksonville. Khan will not let that game leave. I'm telling you, he's going to throw as much money he can to keep that shit there.
Well, Jacksonville's going to build a new stadium anyway, aren't they?
Not my knowledge. They put so much into this fucking
Oh,
stadium. They
shit.
got pools, brand new jumbotrons. They're doing renovations right now on it.
Yeah.
But
Dude,
NFL don't really do renovations no more, do they? Everybody's pretty much getting new
Jacksonville's
stadiums.
doing that. That was the whole thing. That's why you saw that article. It was supposed to go 1 year Georgia, 1 year Florida because the Jaguars are doing renovations for 2 years on that stadium.
Huh.
They have a
Wha-
fucking pool in the stadium. Like you could literally pay 3 times the amount to sit in some kid's piss and watch the game the whole time.
Where do I sign up for that?
Right?
And if I'm not mistaken, the Jaguars are playing games in
London.
London. There's 2 of them.
They're kind of like London's home team at this point.
The NFL is really trying to go international now, man. I think there's a shit ton of games that's being played out of the country this year. Man, they're playing in like Germany and
Oh, and Kansas, SEC Media Days where it's at this year, right?
it seems like it's like Louisiana or something like that.
It's
It's
in
out
Nashville.
Nashville. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, do you know where the SEC baseball tournament is this year, Carter?
It's in Birmingham.
It's in Hoover. So
At the Hoover Met.
we're 1-1, buddy.
Yeah, y'all lost to Alabama today. Congratulations.
What's the next topic, Trenches?
I've got one.
Go ahead, Carter.
So, baseball guys,
The camera's
right?
shaking so much.
Yeah, because I was
Oh, okay.
I can shake what I want to shake. If you got it right. So y'all know baseball, what a switch hitter is, right?
Mm-hmm.
He can bat left
Left
or
and
right.
right.
Yes. Chipper Jones, Mickey Mantle, just to name a few. Some of the great switch hitters. But what if I told you there's a quarterback who's a switch hitter? He can throw the ball left or right-handed, and he can throw a fucking rocket. Now this Lamar Jackson seems to think this kid is going to be, a future number 1 draft pick, and he's only 15, and he's like the first ambidextrous quarterback. I mean, he's already getting offers.
The
He's a
jokes that are
freshman.
coming to my mind right now.
Mhm.
Yes, you keep those to yourself. We'll talk about him after the show. However, he's already getting offers from some pretty big schools, which is kind of crazy. He's only 15. So I had some footage. Shut up!
I don't think the joke. I think I'm thinking of a different joke.
What you got?
I think we knew a guy that was like this, right?
Oh, that's right. Well, what do you know?
Good. Turn, throw. This might be the first ever ambidextrous quarterback. He started on varsity as a 14-year-old freshman.
#1 overall pick. Flame emojis.
I got the tweet from Lamar Jackson. My blood was just like rushing through my body. My adrenaline was so high. It was just surreal that a player of that caliber of talent was like responding to me and looking at my stuff.
He's already got Notre Dame, Michigan, Oklahoma State, and Nebraska looking at him.
My name is Mikey Gow. I'm 15 years old.
If you're smart, don't go to Nebraska.
Right.
No days off means to me, you're always putting your work in and you're really just focused on what you have to do to make it to the next level.
We spend most of our time on mechanics, arm mechanics, sequencing of upper torso and lower torso, and the footwork that goes with making the most powerful and accurate throws. That's it. He's got a unique skill. This is easy for him.
I always thought baseball was going to be my thing. I was a great pitcher. We had a state playoff game, and I threw 70 to 80 pitches as an 8-year-old. Once I started to cool down, I was like, dang, Dad, my arm really hurts. My right arm growth plate was split, and it was like a huge gap, and I couldn't throw a baseball for a whole year. I became ambidextrous. My mom actually brought it up. She said, why don't you just throw with your left arm and just really trick your brain to think that you're a left-hander. I brought it over to football, and my goal is to revolutionize the game with it.
You change hands when you do that. It's good. You're fortunate you can do that.
Wall walks, what I'm looking for here is looking at shoulder strength and stability, as well as core strength. So keep your stomach nice and tight on these. Don't worry about getting too close to the wall, Mikey, all right? Just get as far as you can. This is to help build a lot of strength and stability in those shoulders in overhead position. Since he is an overhead athlete, I need those shoulders strong.
My top 5 quarterbacks of all time are Tom Brady, number 1, Joe Montana, number 2.
He's about to list in Tennessee. Yep, there it is.
Aaron
There it is.
Rodgers, number 4.
The whole reason we're
Yeah.
watching this fucking video.
Yeah,
When
that's
the
it.
ambidextrous
The
first
subliminal
ever
message.
ambidextrous quarterback video came out, they put it on ESPN and Sports Center. I stared at the comments like all night. I didn't go to school for the next 2 days because I was just like looking at my follower count. It's just so crazy, the comments and stuff.
We just
That
got, as
me,
I like to
really
say,
emotional.
Cartered.
Not only just like the hate, but like all the
I have
positive
never seen
comments,
this video in a day in
I
my
couldn't
life.
take it anymore, so I
I've
literally
seen
got
footage
off my
of this
phone
kid.
for like 2 days. Sometimes hate can shut you down, but if
I wanna see the
you
video where
don't
he
let
hits
it,
the
then there's
damn,
no way that it
goalpost.
can. So me and my dad, whenever we see a hate comment, we just block them, we mute them. I've just realized that I need to shut down the hate instead of trying to go after it because that does you no good.
We got some Trevor
I feel like I was
Lawrence vibes
raised very
going on.
well.
I
I've gotten
know.
surrounded with great people that help
I
me
know
be
his cousin.
successful.
Yep.
Great coaches, great teammates. I really think that's what helps me be more mature in who I am. We have a great first-year head coach. He's really taught us how to stay positive through tough moments like adversity. My first freshman varsity game was definitely very nerve-wracking for me. I felt like my team was counting on me. I felt like the whole school was counting on me, and everyone just wanted to really see what I could do. And then once I didn't really prove it, I felt like the whole world was going to be against me, and that was a big learning moment for me. You don't back down from adversity. You strike it right back, and you never shut down. Recently, we were down 21-6 late in the third quarter, and we really just stuck together, and we battled back to win 31-21. The NFL team I'd like to play for is
Should have gotten a
Minnesota.
hole to begin
My
with.
dad grew up
Dumbass.
there. He's a diehard fan. He actually made me become a diehard fan too. That'd be the dream team. My favorite quarterback of all time is Peyton Manning. That's why I wear 18. Yeah,
Fucking
same here.
ridiculous.
We just got Carter.
Fuck you,
Yeah,
Carter.
That's enough,
Manning,
Carter.
I didn't
Louisiana.
know. I
met
swear to
Peyton Manning,
God.
Bryce Young, and
We
a
just
couple
got
other
Carter
great
twice
Oh
in
my
one
That was
God.
video.
very cool for
My
me.
favorite team I
I'd
want to play
say
for is
what I model my
Tennessee.
game after is like different playmakers who like to change the game, like Lamar,
Swear to
Michael
God.
Vick, Patrick Mahomes, all these guys that totally take the game and put it in a different direction. Because that's obviously what I want to do with the ambidextrous things. I want to try to change the game forever.
What I'm looking to do is get him quickly under the bar because
Alright,
we're
that's
building
enough.
explosive
Anyway,
movement.
You get the idea.
Yeah, we get that.
Yeah, that kid sucks.
Yeah,
I
he's
swear to
gonna
God.
wind up playing at like Troy State or something.
Yeah.
Probably. Look, he
That
was on.
That was crazy.
The whole reason I even brought him up is because I was listening to ESPN radio this morning and they were talking about him. They were talking about that ambidextrous quarterback, that little 15-year-old kid, and I was like, really? I looked him up. Never saw that video till just now, but the video I saw, I wish they would have shown. Like, dude was doing drills, and I mean, he had two balls, and he just yeah, he had them like right here. And he could throw, and he'd throw them like boom, boom, and hit the damn, hit the goalpost from like fucking 35, 40 yards away. I was like, holy shit, this kid, might be the real deal one day.
Can you tell me how that's useful in a game, though?
That's
Well,
what I
okay.
was wondering.
All right, so if
I was
you're
scared to
running,
ask the question because you guys would make me feel stupid.
dude, it could make a huge difference if you're
You're
running
saying
with the
which
ball.
way you're rolling out?
Yeah, either way, you could throw it like this, or I mean,
We know what
you're getting
ambidextrous
pressured over
is.
here,
You
you
can't
could
be like you can throw it like this or like this. We get that.
No,
But
no,
how
no.
does that help the game?
if he's running if he's running to the right and someone's coming at him, he can just he can still throw with either hand, or if he's coming from this direction, he could
This motherfucker's gonna be Fumble City trying to switch hands.
He's gonna be Kentucky third stringer.
he's gonna be somebody because Scott Van Pelt said so.
Lamar Jackson, who's got all the recruiting experience, said this guy's a #1 overall pick.
Hey, Lamar Jackson won a Heisman Trophy, so show some respect.
Has never recruited in his fucking life.
He went to Louisville.
You can name all of his accolades. Recruit won't be on there.
I just can't believe we got Carter twice in one video. This is like the new thing now. Carter can Easter egg us because I had no idea that was coming. And then when he started
I
setting up
didn't know either. You
top five
asshole.
quarterbacks, I knew it was coming. Didn't you feel it too?
Didn't
Oh, 100%. I was
know.
waiting for
Yeah.
Peyton
fuck
Manning,
you
Hendon
guys.
Hooker.
I have never seen that in my life.
Eric
Every now
Ames.
and then, Alvin Kamara could throw a ball. He's
Okay, first of
pretty
all,
good.
okay, if it would have been somebody like that,
Josh
that's Peyton
Dobbs.
fucking Manning. Okay, Peyton Manning's gonna be in a lot of people's top fives. I hate to tell you, for
He's in
quarterbacks.
mine.
Exactly. So fuck you and fuck you too.
He is not in your top five trenches.
NFL quarterbacks, absolutely.
Oh yeah, NFL. Okay, yeah.
But that's what they were talking about. They were talking
That's
about
what he was talking about, you dumbass.
But Carter knew it was coming. Let's not bullshit us.
I
Yeah.
didn't, but you know what? Fuck
He
it.
just typed in ambidextrous kid likes Peyton Manning, and that's the first thing that popped up.
That's why I wear a crown, and you guys are bald. So
What the fuck?
Well, you can still wear a crown if you're bald.
Yeah, Matt,
the
it probably
look is
fits
fucking
better.
good. Yeah.
Rude. So
Put your
rude.
crown on, King. Nothing.
I bet you.
Yes.
We're listening.
Moving
You want
on.
to tell the people about the LeBron James powder? What's that trick he does with the powder before the game?
Baby powder.
Yeah.
I can show you how to do it.
Nah.
I have baby powder in the bathroom.
Since we're on the topic, I have a video for you guys.
Yeah.
It's going to show this
Right.
kid naming Stetson Bennett as his second favorite quarterback of all time.
Peyton Manning. What if Stetson said his best quarterback of all time was Peyton? That'd be weird, wouldn't it?
Yeah. So we're going to, speaking of Kings and LeBron, we're going to show Queen James' top flops.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, because, he's the GOAT.
He's up there.
This would be funny.
Yeah. Just remember the whole argument. I don't think we had this argument because I think we all kind of agree on this. when people say he could definitely dominate back in the 90s. Just watch this video.
No. A complete embellishment by James.
There's actually never been any team that I've played on in my 20 years where we've been a flopping team.
Is LeBron the king of flopping, or is this whole thing overblown? Check out LeBron James here as Paul George gingerly touches the tip of his chest. I'm calling flop here. This one, however, is controversial on the free throw miss. Watch Chris Paul step in and box out. LeBron hits the ground hard and a fight starts. Well, kind of. You need to look at the replay here. My friend actually had the same thing happen to him, and it actually tore his bicep. To me, this could have really hurt, so I am saying no flop on this one. This is a really hard trap. LeBron is in a tough spot. He loses his balance. Then look at that head cock back. Do you see contact? I see flop. This one blew my mind. First, the replay looked like it was an out of position play by OG Anunoby, but then I found another angle online. LeBron grabbed the right side of his head, which I don't know if it ever got touched. I'm saying flop. This has got to be one of the best. Grayson Allen is like 146 pounds while wearing a soaked t-shirt. Unless he secretly has the powers of a Super Saiyan. Oh my goodness. Oh, this one actually boils my blood. I was actually at this and I almost threw my water bottle onto the court. I was so mad.
It was Tristan Thompson that hit LeBron James. Referee Kenny Mallett thought it was DeMari Carroll.
I'm actually never going to get over that one. Now, LeBron was seriously criticized for this. Tyson Chandler with a flagrant foul. To me, this is a dirty play by Chandler. Even in hockey, this is a huge penalty. Chandler is moving into LeBron and makes contact to the back of the neck and head area. That's super dirty in my opinion. This is good, but I'll let Jeff Van Gundy, the GOAT, let you know.
From the line.
It's a flop. Now, vintage Derrick Rose with the so-called foul here. But if you really want to see vintage, T-Mac dropping 13 points in 30 seconds is even gooder.
He would get ate alive by the fucking Pistons.
I love flops. They always make me laugh, but the funniest ones over the years are turning into the football flops.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like the guy that's, the coach is on the sideline saying, get down, get down, get down. And the guy's just standing there with hands on hips. Then he just collapses over. Those are always the best.
Especially when it's the big boys, like the defensive line doing it. It's the funniest shit.
Yeah, it is. It would annoy me if I'm, on the other team, but man, those are pretty funny. LeBron, I mean, dude, they got swept hard. I think we discussed this already in episode 1 or 2, but I think we're seeing the end, whether you're a fan or not. I think we're toward the end. And dude, he's talking retirement.
I thought he was going to stay till he could play with his son.
He dropped the bombshell after it could be just for show and attention now, but
We'll never make it.
After they got swept, he dropped a bombshell in the presser that he's given serious thought to. That might have been his last game.
So it's down to what? The Heat and the Nuggets?
Did the Heat? I think the Heat got blew out tonight.
Yeah.
Really?
So Boston's trying to make a series out of this thing. Mm-hmm. That was 3-0, and now I think it's 3-2. And Denver's going to be well rested. Let's put it that way.
Yeah,
I'm pulling for Miami. I do like Jimmy Butler.
Yeah, it's going to game 6
left, but let's be honest. I mean, Denver's probably the hardest team in the finals.
Denver is they're good. Jokic is really good.
Mm-hmm.
Guy's got moves. He's got game.
This is my favorite part about Carter right here.
Mine too. He keeps.
I don't want to hear shit.
Now let's
we don't want to see shit.
Let's do it to him.
Took a drink, so I cut my camera off. At least I keep the conversation going.
So, let's see. We got less than 100 days till college. What is the week 1 great matchup? Is there any this year?
There's always something.
I'm sure there is,
but I haven't even heard a whisper of it. Like every year,
it ain't my team.
Hear...
It is not my
team. There's always the kickoff classics. There's the one in Atlanta. There's the Cowboy. Sometimes Chick-fil-A has two. They have
Yeah.
like one on a Saturday and a Monday because Labor Day. Is that,
Mm.
uh,
Yeah.
All right, I got it here. Notre Dame, Navy, and Florida, Utah. Those are probably the top two.
what's the date on that?
August 26th and then August
Okay,
31st.
that's a week. Yeah,
That's
like
week
the
0.
first- yeah, because the first week is September
Oh,
2nd.
hold-
It's on that Saturday.
Hold on.
Yeah,
We got a good one on first week one.
that's what I'm saying.
We got LSU, Florida State,
Yeah.
and TCU, Colorado. And then week two, I guess the biggest matchups, what? Texas, Bama,
But it's
A&M, Miami.
Auburn, Cal.
It's not on this list. That's weird.
Huh. Well, maybe you're just looking at the wrong list.
Maybe. There's only one Georgia game that's notable here, and it's not the Tennessee. They got the fucking cocktail party. That doesn't make sense. Either
Yeah,
way,
that
at least we
don't
know
make
something.
sense.
So LSU, Florida State might be the biggest week one game.
But we have what's the Monday night? Is that the Monday night game?
That is
That'd be the fourth.
Monday night. Yeah. No.
right.
It was the second Saturday. The third, LSU versus Florida State in
So
Orlando.
it's a Sunday night game.
Yeah.
So what's our Monday night?
The Monday night game.
It doesn't say. This is just the top games. So Monday night must not be that well.
I bet it's like Ole Miss and like
Yeah.
like Oklahoma or something.
TCU Colorado should be a fun one to watch. I'm really hoping TCU beats the shit out of them. But then again, no Max Duggan, probably not going to happen.
Do you think the whole Colorado thing, the hard approach that Coach Prime took, do you think it backfired in his face, or he's going to be
100%.
fine?
A huge bat. He's got the most transfers in the history of college at this point.
Yeah.
And that's transfers out, not in.
I mean, I'm sure he lost some he probably didn't need to lose.
Well, when you go in telling them, hey, I'm bringing my team with me, y'all need to leave if you want to. I mean, that's kind of the shit you set up for yourself.
Yeah. And hell, not that nobody knows, Auburn snagged one of his prime receivers from that Jackson State team. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but I don't think it quite went the way that he thought it would.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know who the kid is.
Shane Hooks, something like that. I don't think he's a household name or nothing, but
Well, he's gonna have a lot of scholarships he can offer. I reckon.
my coach is the transfer portal king.
He's doing good. Shane Hooks, though,
Does he have
104
ground?
yards and 2 touchdowns. And for some reason, 1 tackle.
Probably an interception.
Interception.
Yeah, it was against Tennessee State.
Anytime it's against Tennessee teams, I'm good with that.
Yeah.
It's early summer, ain't a whole lot going on. Ain't too much we can dissect. We've covered the NBA, we've covered the NFL, college football. Is there any
MLB.
boxing? MLB?
Not much going on in the boxing world. UFC, I know Connor and Michael Chandler are doing the UFC TV show, which means Connor should have a fight coming up soon.
He's got a
Hell-
new show on Netflix. It's pretty good.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Do you think he can still be at a high level?
I'd still say, no
He's
matter
done with
if,
Hollywood a little bit now.
if he goes anywhere between 170 and 185, actually 145 to 185, I think he could be at least a top eight fighter, no matter what weight class. Do I think he wins another belt? No.
I mean, I don't watch it at all, really. I like it, but it's just not something I follow. But yeah, when these fighters go Hollywood like this, they drop off in a hurry.
But
Go to WWE and be cruiserweight champion.
Yeah.
Connor coming back to the UFC definitely brings more eyes to it. So that's kind of the good part. It's a whole spectacle when he shows up.
Who's the best female fighter?
It was Nunez. Now I don't know. It's kind of up in the air right now with females because it's Shevchenko, Nunez. There's a couple others mixed in there. At one point in time, though, like nobody can get past Amanda Nunez.
Was her in her prime better than Ronda in her prime?
And she beat the shit out of Ronda.
Oh, well, never mind then.
Yeah, Ronda had her miracle comeback that she wanted to come back after the Holly Holm loss, and they were promoting nothing but Ronda Rousey. Didn't even mention Amanda's name, and Amanda just starched her. It's one of the funniest knockouts of all time. You see her head banging on the fence.
I'm guessing there toward the end, Ronda was not a fan favorite.
No, she sucks. She doesn't suck. She's a judo expert. She's great, but she's such a dick. Like, I remember her fighting Misha Tate. Misha got up to go shake her hand. She just blew her off and kept walking. Like, no one wanted to root for her.
Oh. So she was a heel in the UFC before being a heel in UFC.
And UFC at the time, that's just, there's no characters here. So she's just actually an asshole.
Well, now she's competing for World Tag Team Championships in WWE. So fuck you, UFC.
There's a couple of them that started, like Riddle started in the UFC.
Yeah, there was a thing where is Matt Riddle? He's legitimate, right? He's a pretty tough dude.
Yeah, he almost won the Ultimate Fighter.
I remember when he first came in, there was this, like, I can't remember. It's been a couple of years ago, but him and Goldberg kind of had some tension. And the podcast I was listening to, like, they were saying that if there was a fight, Riddle would kick the shit out of Goldberg in real life.
Probably.
But, yeah. I was thinking,
if it goes to the ground, yeah, it's over.
I bet he couldn't beat the Undertaker up though.
He can't even fucking move hardly.
Well, men in their prime.
Prime, WWE. I mean, Brock's still the one you don't want to mess with as far as real fighting.
Prime versus Prime. Mike Tyson, Brock Lesnar.
What are they doing? A boxing match or is it UFC?
This is in the parking lot.
Oh, give me Brock.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Brock's gonna eat that punch and take him down. So if that's all he did, like Frank Mir, Cain Velasquez, he went straight for a takedown. And as soon as that takedown, you're not getting his big ass off you.
Huh. Brock versus Conor McGregor.
Brock, he's like 5 times his size.
Okay, I'm just checking. I gotta ask.
And I can't stand Brock. Even when he was in the UFC, I was hoping he'd lose every fight. Like but I mean, the dude's a monster.
He is. He's still just God, dude. He's still.
Now, if you want to compare him to UFC heavyweights, like I'd take Francis Ngannou knocking his head off. I think John Jones beats Brock.
Well, John Jones ain't a big dude, is he?
He's in heavyweights now.
But in his prime, he was.
He's actually the heavyweight champion right now as we speak.
Yeah, but he got pretty big though.
He went from 205 to 250 something.
So he's better now than he was 5'6".
No. Lightweight John Jones went through everybody. Like he beat the Forrest Griffins, the Cormiers, like any of the big names in light heavyweight, he's beat. Heavyweight is kind of it's at a low as far as talent, so he's just ahead of everybody else. Like Francis Ngannou is no longer there. I think the next fight they announced for John Jones is going to be Stipe Miocic, which is really the only fight you can make. There's just not. It's at a low point, kind of like when boxing heavyweights are down. That's about where we're at.
I'm gonna remember this. I'm gonna have to take some notes here. I'm gonna have to borrow Carter's little Mead notebook and write some shit down.
But I'm hoping Stipe can beat him, but I doubt it.
So you're telling me that John Jones is a better matchup for Brock, Prime versus Prime, than McGregor? And
yeah, dude. You're
McGregor's like a midget.
Pounder. The Prime McGregor was 155 pounds.
I always thought I just remember I haven't been a huge fan, but John Jones never struck me as a big guy.
Yeah, he was 205 when he was lightweight. Now he's
a lot bigger than Conor McGregor.
Yeah, he had 100 pounds on him.
What does Conor McGregor weigh?
Right now, I think he said he was like 180 something because he has put on muscle. But when he was fighting and he was winning championships, he was 155.
Okay, last one for the night, and then I'm done. Tyson Fury versus Brock Lesnar.
Brock. Any boxer, if you're talking a straight fight, they're gonna lose. Now in a ring, it's not even close. Tyson Fury wins.
Okay. I don't know, dude. A shot from Tyson Fury in the parking lot. I know Brock's a bad dude, but I don't know.
Yeah, but all right. You don't see boxers come into UFC, and there's a reason for that. There's kicks, there's leg kicks, there's takedowns, submissions. I mean, there's so much more in the arsenal.
McGregor did try it though, didn't he? He went toe to toe with
Floyd.
Yeah, he took him all the way, didn't he?
Was it 10 rounds out of 12? He went, and I think the judges scored it a clean sweep for Floyd, but fucking Conor won at least 2 of those rounds if you watch the fight.
Yeah, I remember watching that.
Well,
that's all I got, guys.
Carter,
great contributions there, Carter.
Yeah,
you were really poignant and very stoic with your answers.
I don't know much about UFC, so I'm just kind of here.
But you agree, like Brock beats everybody he's pretty much naming there.
Yeah, and in a street fight, of course.
Yeah.
What about Brock versus Carter? Carter's kind of low to the ground. He could get some shin kicks in and take him down. You never
I don't even know if I could beat this man with a 9mm. Okay.
Carter with 2 baseball bats versus Brock Lesnar.
He'd take them away and shove them up my ass, and he'd have a Carter popsicle. Yeah, I wouldn't want to. I wouldn't want to go after him with nothing but a shotgun. That's the only way I'm gonna take him on.
You know, I heard a question once. I want to see what y'all's thought on this because you kind of brought it up with the baseball bat. If you had a steel baseball bat, do you think you could take out one chimpanzee? You make that look. Go look up hairless chimps. They're strong. They're like 3 times as strong as we are.
Yeah.
I don't know if I got if he had his back turned to me and I fucking squared up like Mark McGuire.
Oh no, he's coming at you.
Oh shit, I don't know.
Or what if I gave you a machete?
The chimpanzee versus Brock Lesnar.
Give me the chimp.
Silverback gorilla versus Brock Lesnar.
Definitely the silverback. Good God.
I don't know.
We've seen Ace Ventura, how that ends.
All right, guys. You got anything else to say before we end it?
It's getting close to Memorial Day, and 4th of July will be coming around the corner. So, you kids, be careful when you buy fireworks. And everyone else that buys fireworks, just take them home and go in your closet and light them all up at once.
Yeah, Carter's right. We got a 3-day weekend coming up. I'm looking forward to it. Seems like it's been forever since the 3-day weekend. Be safe. Don't get on the water and do some dumb shit and get yourself killed.
And if you can throw with 2 arms, watch Peyton Manning.
Yes.
Yeah.
See you guys.
We love you.
Best quarterback ever.